Sports on Tap Detroit, brought to you by Tap and Barrel Grill, the Realtors of the Joe Wright Group, Jason Stiltner of Flagstar Bank, Baldman Entertainment.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
We are tonight's entertainment.
We're here to fuck shit up.
Sports the way it should be. Nothing sugar-coated, we loaded with all the information you wanted. From legends to prospects, nothing's off limits. Chris and Joe be taking on all topics with no stopping. They keep it rolling and going and ball hopping at a rate that's hard stopping. With news that's jaw dropping, they're getting it in. Sports Center competition, man, they in it to win. This ain't a fluke, from Carolina to Duke, from MSU to Michigan. You'll know if you listening, if you ain't, you missing it. All the excitement, they shock like a thundercloud and ride with lightning. Get it together, you know ain't nobody better. Bring heat than cold weather. You better put on a sweater, you better just let it go and all come and attack. Sit back, relax, let's tell them it's on tap.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Welcome to episode 200 of Sports on Tap Detroit, alongside Joe Waddell. I'm Chris Scott. Joe, how are you?
I'm good, man. How about you?
You know, just whatever. We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're doing a show. It's the Tuesday after the Super Bowl.
Yes.
I'm sorry, the big game.
Yes. Well,
Big
you know what?
game.
Fuck Roger Goodell. We'll just call it the Super Bowl. I don't care anymore.
That's okay. We're done playing that game.
We're done playing that game.
We're done playing your games, Roger.
Yes. I mean, you got to be mad at Roger, right? Because he had Bad Bunny doing the halftime show.
I mean, I ain't mad about it. I didn't understand a fucking word the dude said, but
It was so funny. Just seeing the amount of people that were triggered by it is absurd. It's flat out absurd. It's like 20 minutes of your life. Relax. Who cares?
or just don't watch
Or
it.
just don't watch it. Like, who cares? And the people that said they were going to boycott it, but yet watched it anyway, it's like, really? Okay.
I also on the other side of that, like how many people got butthurt that somebody did an alternative.
Right. I
Like,
didn't care. I'm like, whatever, man.
it was an alternative, and again, you know me, like didn't Budweiser used to do an alternative during the halftime
In
where
Living-
they did the Bud Bowl? I mean,
In
there-
Living
there's-
Color did.
There's plenty
Yeah.
of there's been plenty of things that have done alternative
Yeah.
halftime things.
It's like, who cares?
Like people on either side losing their minds over it. Now, I didn't watch the alternative one because I'll be honest with you, I didn't feel like trying to find where the fuck it was at, and I don't really care about Kid Rock or country singers.
No.
So for me, it had no appeal whatsoever.
So where I was at, we had multiple TVs going. Okay. So one TV had the actual Super Bowl halftime show, and there was somebody there that like demanded that the other one get put on the other TV. Like straight up demanded it.
Okay.
It's like, oh, okay,
Okay.
sounds good. And he brought his kids with him, like they're little kids, right?
Yeah.
And it was hysterical because he kept pointing at his kids and he kept pointing to the TV that the alternative halftime shows. He's like, no, watch that one. Kids didn't fucking listen to one bit. They watched the Bad Bunny one, which I got a good laugh out of. I thought it was pretty fucking funny.
The only thing that I find funny about the Bad Bunny halftime thing myself is, so I've either heard people bash it because he didn't speak English, right?
Yep.
I've heard people praise it because he didn't speak English, right?
What's up, Alicia?
Hey, Alicia. She says, "Hey, boys." I'm not sure whether she said it like that or not. Yeah, that's how I read it.
Yep.
But like I heard people bash it because he didn't speak any English, sing any English. I heard people praise it because he didn't sing or speak any English. What I have heard from both sides is that people don't really know who he is or don't listen to his music.
Right.
Like for me, it was the NFL wanting what they've been doing with the games and what they've been doing with sending teams overseas, and they want the national appeal, right?
And do you really think that they give a fuck if John Smith says, I'm going to boycott this? Do you really think they care?
Well, here's the thing.
No.
Here's the thing. Even people that weren't bashing it have also said, I really didn't know who he was or what he was saying, but I watched it. I had it on. I didn't know. I thought it was here. If I'm going to give my personal praise on it, I thought the way they did it was great because it almost seemed like they were doing a movie or a TV show or something like the way
I thought it was choreographed really well.
Right. They went from scene to scene, and I thought it was set up well. I thought that was really cool. The visual of it was really cool.
Right.
No, I didn't understand a fucking word he said.
Nor did I.
But the visuals of it were pretty nice and pretty cool. I thought it was set up well.
Yeah.
I still want to know because we talked about this when Bad Bunny got involved in WWE. I still want to know who the fuck this guy is and how he's so fucking popular because everyone I talked to, whether they liked it or hated it, didn't know the fuck the guy was and doesn't listen to his music.
And that's the thing because I know him more for being a wrestler
Same.
than an actual musician.
But
and slash actor because he acts too.
The
apparently.
thing is, all these people that bash each other all the time had more in common than they thought. Because even the side that praised the halftime show still didn't really know who the fuck he was and why he was there and what he's all about.
It's just this whole culture war that we have going on right now is just it's depressing. It is because it's just like, guys, this whole thing, these halftime shows, you're there to watch a fucking football game.
Right? Yeah, it's the halftime
20
show.
minutes, man.
The halftime show was only a portion
It's 20 minutes, man.
of the evening.
And if you let that affect your entire day and your entire mood and your personality, I'm sorry, you need help. Like flat out, you need help.
Yeah. So let's see. Alicia said exactly how I said it. Oh, so I did read it exactly how you said it. Good. I appreciate that. Dennis says, I was bummed. I thought they said the show was Bugs Bunny. What a letdown.
I can see how that would be a
yeah.
letdown.
Alicia said, I thought it was awful. The wedding was real tacky, too.
Okay.
Yeah, so going there, one of the critiques of it that I would have, like I praised the setup of it, I praised the way, like I did, I enjoy like if I'd have understood the words, maybe I would have appreciated it more. But like the way they set it up from scene to scene to scene, cool, right? That's the other thing I say is, but I say this about a lot of music videos. I say this about a lot of halftime shows and about a lot of concerts. I don't like having a young daughter who is turning 8 next week.
Right.
I
can't
don't.
believe she's 8. Jesus.
Bro, I know. I know. I don't appreciate all the kind of provocative dancing and shit that takes place in all these things. You know what I mean? Like, there are kids watching the Super Bowl. There are kids watching this. I don't like that. I don't like the dirty dancing-esque stuff. And you can call me fuddy-duddy or whatever you want to call me, an old man, whatever you want to call me.
Fuddy-duddy?
Well, I don't know. It's one of the yeah. But like you can say I'm old-fashioned, or you can say whatever you want to about me. I really don't give a rat's ass what you say about me. But I don't appreciate a lot of that stuff in it. Like, you could take some of that provocative dancing out of it and take some of the tackiness and the sexual stuff out of it when it's on national TV where children can see it. I just think there's no need for it. You can get your message across at the same time without doing that stuff. You know what I mean?
I think that's
and
good.
again, that's as a dad talking. Before I was a dad, I probably didn't give a shit like a lot of other people right now. But as a dad, I don't like that.
Like like I said, my whole thing with this is like just the absolute war that's going on about this. And it's just kind of like, guys, it ain't that serious, man. It's really not. It's 20 minutes of music, and you know, if they had like a country artist up there, I would probably hate it because I don't like country music. I think country music sucks.
Dennis said, so Disney on Ice this weekend. Actually, Dennis, yes. We're going Thursday night. I have tickets for the Thursday night show. We are front row right across.
Of course I liked that, Alicia.
Right across from the
great.
stage. So you didn't like when Janet Jackson's boob popped out? Yes, we did.
Of
We
course I
absolutely
liked it.
We loved that. And I listen,
That was before you had a daughter.
It was before I had a daughter, and I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I probably wouldn't necessarily like it now that I have a kid that could be watching it, but yes, and we actually talked about it before the show. The one thing that I think is universally liked across the world by anybody and everybody are boobs. It's the most universally liked thing on the planet. Boobs.
It's fair. But yeah, like go back to what I was saying. It's again, this ain't that. It's not that serious, guys. It really isn't. You know, even if it was a country artist, and again, I don't like country music. I can't stand it.
But that's the whole thing. I didn't like the other show because it had country artists and Kid Rock. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't used to hate Kid Rock, but he's just gotten old to me, and I don't like his music. So for me, I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
Good.
And again, it has nothing to do with political stance. Some of his political stances I agree with. Some I don't. But here's the problem with everybody. They associate too much with political stances anymore. Dude, it doesn't have to all be about politics. Can we fucking stop? Like, they had country artists and Kid Rock. I'm not watching that one either. Nope. And the Super Bowl had a guy that sang in all Spanish.
Yeah.
I know what the fuck he was saying. I didn't bother turning it off. Now, I did take a chance to go pee and fill my plate again. Right. And go change the laundry out in the laundry room.
That's kind of what I did. You know, I was talking to the people I was talking there with, and I grabbed some food and shit like that.
Yeah.
I wasn't like zeroed in on either of these things. It was on.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, cool, man. So again, just everybody just getting all psycho about this is just it's dumb. It's dumb.
Yeah.
There's no reason for it. Flat out. So.
Dennis says he's there Friday night and Saturday morning shift. Well, I won't see you, buddy.
Yeah.
But
so Alicia said she watched the other one on YouTube afterwards, and she said it wasn't good either. I'm like,
well, and that's the other thing. Like, if people were being honest, which some people have been honest about it, the ones that were pro alternative halftime show, there's a good portion of them that said the show was bad. Now, I expect people who are on the other side of the political spectrum, right? Mm-hmm. The ones who are like, you know, it's inclusive. I don't care if he's speaking Spanish or not. He's from Puerto Rico, and which is all that is true. I mean, he is from Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico is a United States territory. So, like, the people that said he shouldn't be doing it was insane to me. I do wish he would have had some sort of English in there somewhere.
I mean, he did
so
have-
I might have appreciated. He had Lady Gaga
Did
and
she-
Ricky Martin.
Did she do any English? I don't. I
For-
it was on. I wasn't zoned into it, so I don't know.
So that's the thing. I don't know either because I saw she was there, but I don't know whether she sang in English or not. Somebody could correct us if she did, if she didn't. I don't know.
Okay.
I did see her. I saw Ricky Martin. And again, the visuals of it were good for me. I didn't know a single song before he started that.
No,
I don't
neither.
know a single song now that he's done it.
No.
And I will not go listen to him just because he was on the Super Bowl.
No, neither. No, of course.
But
not. No, I'm not going to.
I'm
either.
not going to sit here and hate on it either.
But to say that we shouldn't have foreigners doing it, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Hold
He's
on.
not a foreigner.
That he's not a foreigner, but I mean, remember when the Super Bowl was here? You know who did it? You know who did it? The Stones.
The Rolling Stones. Yeah,
Last
yeah,
I
yeah.
checked, they were foreigners.
Yeah.
You know who else has done it? Paul McCartney. Last I checked, foreigner.
Yeah.
So to say that is ignorant in and of itself. It's like, really, dude? Oh, I mean, what do you mean? Because he's not white. Got it. Okay.
So, lady friend says she did sing in English, but the ass hat turned up the other one so loud so nobody could hear it.
There it is.
And there it is.
There it is.
There it is. We now know that guy was part of the. He shouldn't even be doing a Super Bowl.
Right. Yeah. So anyways,
I don't. It's
yeah.
a fucking. So here's the thing, folks, and we can get past this: is the NFL is a company, and they're going to do what benefits their pocketbook.
Of course.
And what benefits their pocketbook is spreading the NFL around the globe.
Yep. That's why they're going to
And
have 9 international games.
And he is a global artist. Whether anybody around here knew him or cared about him, he was a global artist. That's why they did it. And for anybody saying the NFL is an American sport, yes, but it's also a business. And I've said for a long time, politics need to come out of sports. I hate it. It's that's not what it's there for. I want to escape the world and politics by watching sports. I don't want it brought into it.
Nope.
So stop. Well, so so Alicia,
I'm going to disagree with you on that one, Alicia.
on the majority, yes. So for me, that's what it was. That's what kept me from liking it more or liking it at all. Really, honestly, is, and I don't want to bash it. Like I said, the visuals were nice. I'm not bashing it, but yes, I agree with one portion of what you said. You said it has nothing to do with he is not American. A lot of people said that, which they were wrong, but it was that no one could understand him, and I'm on that level.
I'll agree with you.
I'm on that level of it,
Yeah.
and I could say I did hear a portion of what the Studio Gangster said locally, which I give him credit for this because typically he kind of tiptoes things on that area, but. He said, "Listen," he goes, "You can hate me if you want to. I didn't like the show, but he goes, I didn't like the show for any other reason other than the fact that I didn't understand what the fuck he was saying, and I didn't like it."
Right.
Like, and we've said this before. At what point in time can we just say we didn't like a performance, or we didn't like
There's
an
always got to
artist?
be another meaning to it.
Right. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't always have to be a backup meaning.
Well, we do this all the time with quarterbacks. Black quarterbacks. He has a bad game. You criticize him for it. Racist.
Oh yeah, but like
Okay.
I didn't care for the show only because I don't know his music and I didn't understand what he was saying.
No.
I did try to watch enough of it to give some sort of a good unbiased feedback.
Right.
Which my unbiased feedback is the visual nature of it was cool. It's the only thing I could say because I really had no fucking clue what he was singing about.
No, I'm kind of in the same boat with you on this. Again, not knowing any of his music and knowing that it was going to be all in a foreign language.
Yeah.
Okay, probably not for me, right? But all this other nonsense that's said about it, it's like, guys, relax.
Well, and
It's not that
this is where a lot of those people they fall into that trap of, well, the NFL is an American sport, and if you're not singing in English at the halftime show, then it's not for Americans. I mean, in that aspect, okay, yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. Roger Goodell put that show out there, and it wasn't for Americans that don't speak Spanish or that you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't. That 100% is the case. It wasn't for us that don't speak Spanish. Roger Goodell didn't care because the NFL wants to globalize, and
Right.
so they put a global artist out there.
And so, like, out of 60 Super Bowls, the one time they put like foreign-speaking artists out there.
But here's the thing: they did it right after they had Kendrick Lamar out there last year. So obviously, race is playing a part in the
obviously.
last two Super Bowls.
And
right?
most of the people couldn't understand what the hell he was saying.
100%. I'm glad you said it.
You know, like what the hell?
And once again, back to that one last year. I didn't care for that one because I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar.
No, neither do I. But again, I'm not gonna be like, well, we can't have him on there because who cares? Again, it's 20 minutes of your life. Who gives a shit?
And Alicia did say for me at least, and I agree with you on
Sure.
that one. Yeah, for you.
Like-
and I'm the same way.
Like, you know what? Then go take a piss. Go grab a beer. Go grab some food. Who cares? Like, it's not that serious.
Oh, everything has to be that serious.
No, it's
literally everything. And Dennis says,
I saw Dennis won money. He
Yeah,
won a
he's-
bunch of money. Good for you, buddy.
You did. I saw your Facebook post, by the way. Yeah, you won
cleaned
nice,
up, man.
I did not win.
I did not win either.
Actually, this is the first year I didn't do squares.
I did squares day of. We got like 6 or 8 squares, I think, something like that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, we did not.
I
got horrible numbers.
I had 0 squares this year. None.
Wow.
Yeah. And I realized it as I was sitting down to watch the game.
Yeah.
And I was like, I ain't get you fucking squares this year.
I did a parlay. I was like, okay, yeah, nothing.
So I did place. So I placed $150 in bets.
Yeah.
Which for the Super Bowl for me is not. It is what it is. Like it's the last game I'm going to bet until next year.
Right.
I don't really bet on baseball or hockey or anything.
Right.
So for me, it was like, all right, last hurrah. I bet $150. I ended up winning 64-32 or something like that. So I'm down like $90.
Oh, so we did have 8 squares. Yeah, we both had horrendous numbers.
8 squares, terrible numbers,
Yeah.
equals
Nothing.
0 winnings.
Yeah. But anyway, you were saying your squares that you got, right?
I didn't get any squares.
Oh, you did. That's right.
No, yeah.
Oh, your
no,
bets.
my bets.
Yeah.
$150 in bets
Yeah.
placed out. Winnings in a total of 64-32. So I'm down like $90
That's
for the
not
Super Bowl.
That's not terrible.
It is what it is. It's not a big deal. I won 3 fantasy leagues this year. I think I can spare $100 or $90 losing on the Super Bowl. I think I'm good.
So remember when like the biggest issue with the Super Bowl was like the commercials, right?
Yeah.
Well, what did you think of said commercials this year? Or
I
did you
actually-
really not pay attention to them?
No, so I find it I always want to pay attention to commercials, but
Yeah.
then am doing other things during the Super Bowl, watching the Super Bowl, and then when the commercials come on,
Yeah.
I end up not paying attention to them as much as I want to.
I'm kind of right there with you. Like I end up like eating something, or I'm going to get a beer or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I should be watching these. Go, I can actually comment on.
Right, and then it dawns on me, I'm like, I need to be watching them.
Yeah.
And then next commercial break comes up, and I forget again, and I'm like
Yeah.
doing something else. And so I did jot a few of them down. So I don't know if you want to talk about any of the ones you liked.
Yeah, sure. There was only like 2 that I liked.
Okay.
That I remember, from watching.
I got 5 here
Really?
that,
Okay.
that I kind of liked.
Okay. I thought the Duncan one was cool with Affleck and Matt LeBlanc and stuff like that. Ted Danson. I thought that one was
Okay.
kind of cool.
I think I missed that one.
And then
I don't think I saw that one.
honestly, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but the Coinbase one, where they played Backstreet Boys like all the
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
and he had no idea what the ad was for, and at the end, I thought it was a genius fucking commercial.
Well, and I thought the channel changed somehow because I was in the other room when that
Yes!
commercial came on.
That's why it was genius.
So
'Cause, like all the girls that were there, except Allison, because she really didn't get into Backstreet Boys. I think she's more of an in-syncer. But like all the girls that were at this party were like singing the song. I was like, okay, this is a genius.
No,
Because now you're gonna stay till the end to see what it's for.
Allison doesn't like boy bands because she's always been into yacht rock since birth.
That's not true. That's not true.
Did her love of yacht rock become because of you?
No,
or,
she
or did
liked
you
to be-
did you guys have a mutual love of yacht rock, and that's kind of what?
That's one of the
what
reasons why we started dating.
Is it
It's
really
our mutual
mutual love of yacht rock?
just music in general? But
Oh, okay.
yes. Like we like a lot of the same music.
Gotcha.
So
Now, for those people that are listening that don't know what yacht rock is, she did NKOTB. That was her jam.
there it is. Okay.
NKOTB.
Yeah, Dennis said the Duncan one he liked. I'm assuming that he liked it, but yeah, he liked the Duncan one like
Like you did.
Yeah.
So before we get back into that, though, for people who are listening who don't know what yacht rock is, if you want to just give a sample of yacht rock, what bands or what?
Oh, Christopher Cross, 100%.
Christopher Cross.
Absolutely. Or Bertie Higgins, Key Largo.
Okay.
Book it. You
Okay.
want to know what that is the quintessential yacht rock song.
Okay.
100%.
Gotcha.
Yes.
All
Bertie
right.
Higgins, Key Largo.
Bertie Higgins.
Bertie Higgins, Key Largo.
Key Largo. Okay.
Yes.
Well, jot that down, folks.
Jot that down.
That's yacht rock.
Yes.
That is quintessential yacht rock.
100%.
That is what is responsible for Lady Friend and asshole right here being together.
It was actually our love of the Eagles, which is funny. Quick funny story about this. So when we started talking, she asked me who my favorite band was, and I said, it's between like the Eagles and Fleetwood Mac, right? So I love the Eagles. Seen them in concert, great show. And this woman had the audacity to think I didn't know who Glenn Frey was. I'm like, I was like, I'm going to have some fun with this. So I was like, I have no idea who Glenn Frey. Who the hell's Glenn Frey? And then finally one day I just wrote this like huge paragraph, and I just wrote all his accolades and where he's from. He's from here or whatever.
Yeah.
All this shit. I'm like, oh, Glenn Frey? No, who's that? Who's that guy? I have no idea who he is.
No clue. I don't know.
No idea. So
I don't know.
it's not the first time I've done something like that. A previous relationship, I had her believe that I had no idea who Ace of Base was for like 3 years.
Do I know this person?
Yes, you do.
That's fantastic.
So now anytime
great.
like a Ace of Base song comes on, like my playlist or whatever, I'll immediately screenshot it and send it to her.
All that she wants.
She's like,
is
"You're
enough."
such an ass." I'm like, I found it rather humorous. So, oh, for fuck's
Lady
sake, the
friend
Glenn Frey
says,
Eagles.
"Oh, for fuck's sakes, the Glenn Frey Eagles story, really?"
Yeah,
Hey, listen, you give this man a podcast and put a mic in front of him, he's going to talk about shit.
that's true.
Yeah.
And I haven't even had any beer, so
And listen, on a case by case basis during these episodes, he hardly ever shares like stories of you and bad ones. Like there's got to be one every once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
There's got to be a jab at you every once in a while. Come on.
yep.
You're lucky it's not every show.
All right, so getting back into which commercials did you like?
Yeah. So the State Farm one with Haley Steinfeld, which is Josh
Yeah.
Allen's wife,
Yeah.
and then Danny McBride and Keegan-Michael Key. I really enjoyed that one. That one was pretty funny.
I don't know if I saw that one.
That one was
Or if
pretty
I
funny.
did, I caught it it was like there, and I just didn't really pay attention to
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Which, like we said, it happens.
It
Like
does.
these are the ones that I paid attention to.
Yeah.
Believe me, there was plenty of times where I caught myself not paying attention. I'm like, you should watch the fucking commercials, dumbass.
Yeah, right.
This one is because I do like Star Wars, and it was the Mandalorian and Grogu commercial for their new movie that's coming out this summer, and it was because it was basically filmed as if it was the Budweiser horse commercial.
Okay.
And it was filmed on the Tauntauns, which are the like two-legged animals from Star Wars.
Yeah.
And it was just filmed in that way that they were trotting through the snow, and it was like the Budweiser commercial. I thought it was a good
Okay.
throwback.
Do you really want me to tell that story, lady friend?
Wait, it's almost as bad as the chili cheese fries with ketchup. Oh, from Telway? Was that the Telway story?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a total.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell that one if you want to. I'm not against
I
it.
don't-
She's bringing it up.
She is. Go on, more with your commercials.
Okay.
Maybe I'll hit it after you get through that. But
Dennis says I'm excited for that movie. Yes, I agree with you. I can't wait to see that one too. The Pepsi Polar Bear.
I thought that I did like that one.
Making fun of the concert cheaters.
I like that one. Yes, that
It
was
was
actually
good.
really good. Yes,
Yeah.
I do remember seeing that one. Yeah, I like that. That was good.
The Bud Light commercial with Peyton Manning.
I don't think I saw that one.
Peyton Manning's always funny in commercials to me. So anytime he's on there, I hear his voice. I'm like, all right, this is the actual Manning with a personality and is not slightly slow. So like
Yeah.
I'll actually pay attention. And then the Xfinity Jurassic Park commercial I liked.
I
where
saw that
Xfinity
one.
was there
I
just
wasn't
setting up the internet,
Yeah.
and then you see them all like it's as if the story went
right.
the right way because they got Xfinity in there.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that one. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Like I didn't hate it by any means, but
I like the callback ones.
I just like Super Bowl commercials used to be really, really good,
Yes.
and now they're just most of them you see before the actual Super Bowl anyway.
Yes. Well, and again, part of it is me not paying attention, and I need to be better at that. But I think maybe when I was younger, I used to pay attention more to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do feel like I'm with you there, where I feel like the Super Bowl commercials have kind of taken a step back in being good.
Oh, Dennis is watching Jurassic Park now.
That's good. I like that.
Nicely done. Anyways, shall we actually dive into the game itself?
Yeah, unless you want to dive into the chili cheese
All
fries.
right, I will dive into
story.
the chili cheese story really quick. So we're out, and we decided, let's go get some takeaway, right? So we're order our burgers and chili cheese fries. Everything's good, and all of a sudden I see this psychopath decide to put ketchup on chili cheese fries, and I almost walked out like right then and there. I'm like, I don't know if I want to be involved with somebody who puts ketchup on chili cheese fries.
That's actually the first sign of mental instability.
Like that was I think that was before the term like red flag became like a thing. Mm-hmm. Like that should have been a huge red flag.
She said it was Valentine's Day, so you're coming up on the anniversary of it.
Yeah.
You guys should go to Telway and get ketchup on your chili cheese fries.
No, we shouldn't.
As a
we
couple.
should go to Telway, yes. Getting ketchup on chili cheese fries? Absolutely not.
You should go there and get ketchup and have the ketchup drawn in a heart for Valentine's Day for you guys.
Joe, you've had a lot of really bad ideas. This might be on top of your
I
really
love
bad ideas.
serving up bad ideas for everybody. It's just my thing.
It doesn't matter. There's no excuse for that.
She says, I was drunk and I thought they were plain fries. Hold on. That's probably the worst way that you could try to stick up for yourself ever. I don't care how drunk I've ever been. No. I can see chili and cheese on fries.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever been so drunk I didn't realize there was chili and cheese on fries.
This is correct. Yeah. Yeah.
I've been pretty drunk in my life.
Like
but
I walked out of the establishment. I had to compose myself for a minute. I'm like, what did you just do? This is no good.
You leave there on Valentine's Day. You just go, you know what? I'm gonna need some time.
I need some time. I really have to evaluate this.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You're gonna just give me some time. I need to be by myself for a while. I need to think this through.
I let it slide. It's all good. I let it slide. It's like, okay, that's strike one. So all right, we're at strike one.
How many years have you guys been together? I'm putting you on the spot right
20?
now. Sorry, 20 years.
Feels like it.
Allison Ferris is a great time. Alicia says Allison Ferris is a great time.
Yes, she is.
And then Lady Friend says I'm grasping at straws with that excuse, but I need something. Yeah, no, that was definitely a straw man argument right there. That was not good.
It was not good. But
yeah.
Like I said, I let it slide, and I think it's worked out pretty well. So I actually did make a solid choice there.
Yeah, you did, and I actually think she's made you a better person.
We'll eat chili cheese fries with ketchup without the boys.
Yeah, I actually think she has made you a slightly gentler, kinder person because she is actually a gentle, kind person. So she's rubbed off on you a little bit.
I'm just old.
And you've also made her a little bit of an asshole, I think. So.
Oh, maybe. I'm just old. I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
All right. So before we get into the actual Super Bowl, I should probably do a read here, right? Yeah.
Big game. Yeah. Speaking of the Super Bowl, you know who else is super? The Joe Wright Group.
Son of a bitch. I had Stiltner pulled up. Whether you're buying or selling your home, now is the time to take advantage of having the expertise of 3 real estate agents for the price of 1 on your side. Make the right move with the right group, the Joe Wright Group. Give Craig Joe Wright, Mike Bush, and Shane Wilson a call today at 248-535-4750 to fulfill all of your real estate needs.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, dickhead. Okay, so we dive into Super Bowl 60. I mean, I don't necessarily know if I thought the game was going to go like that. It actually, the first half was pretty boring.
Yes.
And I'm like, is this going to be like another like Rams Patriots Super Bowl from a few years ago where it was like 13-3?
I kind of thought that's where it was going.
I think that's how I thought it was heading. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And then the more you're watching it, you're like, the Patriots are fucked.
And the tail to the game is kind of what we talked about before the game last week, right? And It was, this game was the best defense was going to win this game.
it
And
was
that's exactly
pretty clear who the
that's
best
that's
team-
exactly what happened. And the team that made the biggest plays on defense was the team that was going to win the game, right? And that's we had said that it was really the way it was going, and it happened.
When Seattle just kept running the same blitz and kept getting to him.
Dude, well, and then also every time they would line up 3-1, right?
Yep.
And they would then blitz the corner that was guarding the middle wide receiver on that 3 side.
Yep.
They would blitz the corner and drop a D end. Then they caught them where they actually did not blitz the corner, and they ran a blitz from the other side and dropped the safety down to cover the. Like it was the. Basically, that game was won by coaching on Seattle's team.
I thought honestly, I thought it was a defensive masterclass by Seattle.
It was, and
really-
but and again, Seattle on defense with their defensive schemes outcoached the Patriots.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
really what happened
100%.
because they were toying with him at one point.
Oh yeah.
Seriously toying with him because
Yep.
I think it was 3 times in a row where they ran the 3-1s, the 3-1 set, and then they blitzed the corner 3 times.
Yep.
And then the next time they completely just acted like they were going to blitz and didn't, and did something completely different and threw him off. I mean, it was just and I think they got to him on that play too, and they sacked him on that play too.
And you look at Drake May, it looked like he was seeing ghosts.
It almost did. I again, you look at it, and in the end, right? 295, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, 79.1 rating. Not good, not horrible,
No.
not good. But again, the winning quarterback had a lower rating than Drake May did.
Right.
Threw for 1 touchdown and 202 yards.
And this is why I'm sorry. Like quarterback wins are not a stat.
I was really glad that they gave the MVP to Kenneth Walker.
He deserved it.
He did, absolutely.
He was the best player in the game. Period.
by far. If you'd have given it to one of the defensive players, I could have seen it.
Fair.
But again, I'm just glad they didn't look at it and go, all right, well a quarterback's got to win this. He threw for 1 touchdown and 200 yards when you give it to him. No, man. I don't care. The journey he's had to get here is great. Good for him. He
Dude
took
had
the
like
journey.
over 100 yards in the first half.
Yeah.
Like
He's talking about Walker? Yes.
Yeah, and I was very surprised to see them be able to run the ball like that against that Patriots defense.
Yep.
Especially against that front.
Well, and here's the thing against Vrabel, and I like Vrabel, and I think he's a very good coach. I think he's gonna end up winning a Super Bowl. I think at some point. He was outcoached in this game, and
absolutely
his offensive scheme was not very good in this game.
Nope.
They abandoned the run too early. Your leading rusher had 7 carries, man. Kenneth Walker had 20 more carries than your leading rusher.
Yeah.
That cannot happen in a game like this. You have to continue to try to run the football. You have to get holes open for your running backs. You have to be able to play off the run and make the pass work. And you can't do that if you're not running the football and you're dropping back to pass all the time. Look what happens. You end up getting sacked 4, 5, 6 times, and that's what happens because everyone knows where to go. Basically, when you snap the football, they know, hey, we're going to go meet at the quarterback.
I mean, it obviously didn't help that the left side of that line was just really bad.
But again, you
And
got
apparently-
you got to scheme better than that, though. If you know that's a weakness, you have to do better than
But
that.
apparently, from what I've been hearing, after the game, that the Seahawks knew when they were going to pass. They knew. Mm-hmm. Like, so apparently they would like their arms would start shaking or whatever. Like they knew. Like, they had to tell.
Yeah, you know what the tell was after a while? They snapped the football.
Right.
At a certain point in time,
Yeah.
the tell was they snapped the football because they just abandoned the run.
Yep. So you look at May's overall playoff, right?
Playoffs.
I mean, not great. 70 for 120, the 58% completion percentage, 828 yardage, 6 TDs, 4 picks, and an 82.2 rating. Not great.
Not great.
Not great.
Not horrible.
Now again,
Not great.
We've obviously talked about this a little bit. Their path to this, obviously the easiest schedule
Was-
in the NFL.
Yeah, and it was one of the easiest paths to the Super Bowl
And
that
one of
we've
the
ever
easiest
seen.
paths to the actual Super Bowl. I mean,
That we've ever seen.
yes.
With that being said, I don't like the detractors of Drake May and the Patriots right now either, though. Yes, it was one of the easier roads to the Super Bowl. But they still had to get there. They still lost fucking 13 games last year, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And Drake May played an unbelievable season in his second year in the league. Guys, I like picking now to be like, see, I told you he wasn't good is kind of fucking stupid. I'm just going to throw that out there.
I'm just looking at their schedule for next year.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Put up or shut up.
Right? That schedule next year is an absolute monster.
Even being a Patriots fan, I'm not going to sit here and be like, well, you know, they got a tougher schedule. And, you know, listen, we even talked about it. They had a ton of fucking injuries this year. That's no excuse. It's no excuse. It wasn't an excuse for the Lions losing to Washington. Wasn't an excuse for the Lions not making the playoffs this year. Wasn't an excuse for the Lions when they lost to San Francisco in the NFC Championship game. And I know I'm just going through a bunch of Lions losses in the last few years because I
like
just
doing it.
I like throwing those back out there.
Yes.
But you know, no, it's they got outplayed in the Super Bowl. They had a really easy road to the Super Bowl. Let's see what they can do next year. But writing off Drake May and taking this chance to be like, see, I told you wasn't that good. You're a schmuck. Shut the fuck up.
No, he sucks. No,
You're a schmuck. Shut the fuck up.
No, obviously he's not that bad. So I'm looking at their schedule right now. So it looks like they got an NFC North schedule. So they got the Packers and Vikings.
You want to know the other thing that needs to happen for New England this year?
What's that?
They need an actual true number one wide receiver. Their leading receiver in the Super Bowl was Mac Hollins, bro. The guy who walks in barefoot all the time. Stephon Diggs, okay? He was really good for them throughout the season.
Apparently
Not great.
Him and what's-her-face broke up at halftime.
Him and Cardi B broke up during the game. Maybe that's why he was non-existent on the football field.
What I love is he caught that pass like later on in the game, and then he like spun it on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, you guys are getting housed. Why are you doing that?
Yeah, he took it and spun it up. But, like, listen, he's not a bad wide receiver, but I think he's proven he's not necessarily a number one.
Oh,
He played well for them.
He hasn't been a number one since his first year in Buffalo.
He played well for them throughout the season, but again, like, they need the look of that New England team right now is the look of the Buffalo team when it had him on it, right? When it had Diggs on it. Is you still didn't have a number one. And your receivers behind the number one, they're decent.
Yeah.
But Keyshawn Booty,
solid.
Douglas, Mac Hollins.
Is he a one? Is he a true one? I don't know.
I don't think any of those guys are true ones.
Right.
I just don't. And so you don't have a number one on your roster. If you get him an actual wide receiver, a number one, a go-to guy, that offense is going to look totally different.
So I'm looking at their schedule for next year. So obviously they got the Bills twice, the Dolphins twice, and the Jets twice. But that
Really? They play all those teams twice?
I know, it's weird, right? It's almost like it's their divisional games.
Oh, yeah.
But they got the Broncos. I mean, they do have an easy one in the Raiders. Again, that team should be relegated to Canada.
The Raiders.
Packers, Vikings, Steelers. Bears, Lions, Chiefs, Chargers, Seahawks, Jags.
Bears, Lions. Mm-hmm. Chiefs. Oh, so they play the NFC North.
Yeah.
Yeah. They play Minnesota and Green Bay, too. Yeah. You said that. I wasn't paying attention. My
Thanks.
bad. I was reading something else.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tougher schedule.
Yep. Sure is. So
Put up or shut up. Do you know that at this time last year, when ESPN came out with their way too early power rankings, right after the Super Bowl last year, you want to know where Seattle and New England were ranked?
no, where's that?
Seattle was ranked 15th in power rankings at the end of last year.
Okay.
And I think New England was ranked like 28th.
Oh, no shit.
Like it's 23 or 28 or something like that. Like they were in the 20s.
Okay.
It was both these teams were like 60-1 shots to make the Super Bowl to start the season.
Interesting.
It was this Super Bowl was the longest odds Super Bowl that there ever was of teams that had the longest odds at the beginning of the season to make the Super Bowl.
Well, it's kind of funny that you saw that post from the beginning of the season, right? That had the Super Bowl logo. And
Oh,
the two
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
Right in front were
Yeah. There was other people in front too.
right, but the two closest to the actual trophy was Drake May
Kinda.
and Sam Darnold.
Yeah, but there was other guys that were up front They just weren't necessarily lined up with the trophy, though.
I'm
like
just saying, man.
Oh God! Stop feeding into these fucking people, man.
It makes me laugh. That's why the NFL is constituted as an entertainment league, like WWE.
Yeah,
It's all scripted. It's
Yeah.
all bullshit.
you just feed the masses, feed the lemmings.
Oh my god.
Do you know what this game should spell out for Lions fans, though?
What's that?
Should make them feel good because their team still does have a shot to win next year because nobody ever thought at the beginning of the season these two fucking teams would make the Super Bowl and one of them would win it. So the Lions are closer than either one of these two teams
the
were.
The Seahawks maybe a little bit because we talked about the Seahawks
Because their
before the
defense
season.
was really
we were like,
good.
okay,
and
they might be legit, but definitely not the Patriots.
no, and neither one of us, let's be honest, neither one of us thought that Seattle was going to make it to the Super Bowl. We thought they
No.
would cause some waves in the regular season and possibly make the playoffs, but
Yeah.
Super Bowl? No.
No. Well, you know who else is super?
I do. Tap and Barrel Grill.
I knew you were going to do that, you son of a bitch.
If you're looking for some place to go to watch a game, which there's no football games on now, but there are Red Wings games, there's hockey games, and the Olympics are on right now. If you're looking for a bar or a restaurant to go watch it at, look no further than Tap and Barrel Grill in Shelby Township. They're one of the newest sports bars in Metro Detroit. They have an upscale sports bar, which features over 40 craft beers on tap, handcrafted cocktails, and a delicious scratch-made food menu. Jesus, I lost my spot here. The comfortable feel, attentive staff, and fine dining food options make it a must-visit spot for sports fans and foodies alike. Whether you're watching the big game or just looking for a great meal, Tap and Barrel Grill has you covered. Visit them at 50055 Van Dyke Avenue in Shelby Township or go to tapandbarrelgrill.com.
It's not his fault he can't read.
If you're a homeowner or looking to be a first-time home buyer, give Jason Stiltner, Senior Loan Officer at Flagstar Bank, a call today at 248-752-3631. Jason has great mortgage programs for first-time home buyers, including down payment assistance options and excellent interest rates. Again, give my guy, Jason Stiltner from Flagstar Bank, a call today at 248-752-3631.
Yeah.
And get the excellent service you deserve.
Yeah.
Flagstar Bank, Eagle Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 27546.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So everything I heard about like Super Bowl week
Yeah.
is basically the Super Bowl should never be played there again, ever. Everything was way too spread out. It didn't feel like the Super Bowl. And frankly, the lead up to the game I thought was very low. Like you really didn't hear a lot about it.
So the 2 weeks before the Super Bowl this year, I did think it was awfully quiet.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of build up to this game, honestly. I didn't see a lot of it. And maybe did I not tune into it, or was I just not aware of it? Because I feel like I'm with you. It wasn't a lot of build up.
Maybe that's because of the Olympics. Maybe that might have something to do with it. But I feel like this week in between, the conference championship games and the Super Bowl, they need to do something like schedule release. They could do,
Yeah.
so just something to keep it, hyped up a little bit. I guess I don't know, but
Yeah.
for whatever reason, this year it just didn't seem like there was all that much hoopla about it, which there usually is with the Super Bowl. But I don't know. I think it'd be cool if they did the release of the schedule. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Or do all the releasing of all your international games, like who's playing and where, right?
Yeah, well, and you talked about it. They're going to have, what, 9
I think 9.
international games next year?
And I think the Lions are going to Germany.
Their goal eventually is to have, in one season, have every team play an international game. That is their goal.
Yeah. Which I'm sure, the NFL is going to get it done. Because
I think they should have Bad Bunny do the halftime show at every one of those games.
I'm boycotting. I'm not going to watch. Oh, yeah, you are.
I don't watch the international games anyway, so
You
I don't
don't?
have to worry about it. Not really.
I do, because, it's 9 o'clock in the morning on a
Yeah.
Sunday. Why not?
Because, first of all, 9 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, if I'm up, I'm
Yeah.
going to do something. That's why I'm up.
Really?
I'm not awake at 9 o'clock on a
I
Sunday.
mean, I'm so used to get up for, like, soccer games. So that's why I'm generally up, and it's the body clock. It's just like you're fucking up. So I'm like,
Yeah.
well, if I'm up, I may as well. Hey, there's football on. Sweet.
Yeah, I don't even like those games either, though. Like those games are shit most
Usually
of the
they
time.
are.
They're
I
dog
agree
shit.
with you. They generally are shit, but it's kind of like, okay, so I got this game, and then it'll lead right into the pregame of the other show, which I don't watch any of the pregame shows because I think they all suck.
I watch Fantasy Football Now pregame, which
Well,
is on
you're-
ESPN News.
But that makes sense because you're in fantasy leagues,
Right.
so that makes total sense.
but I
I'm
don't
not in
watch. I
fantasy
don't
leagues.
watch the regular pregames.
I haven't watched those
I
in
don't
years, man. Like, for what?
Yeah, they're not going to give you any information
No,
you really
for what?
need or want.
Like,
It's
all they
fucking
are is just
stupid.
like profiles of like certain player. I'm like, I don't care. Like, doesn't make any difference to me. But, anyways, so we obviously we covered the Super Bowl as we should have.
Frank says at least one of you can read good. It's not his fault he can't read. Yeah, I think me being a dick and taking the read away from you threw me off a little bit because all of a sudden I lost my spot, and part of it's my fault because
I feel like anytime you do that, you
I
fuck
fuck
the read
myself up. Yeah. So like I and it's part of it's my fault because I've left in the part about the patio, but during the winter we don't talk about the patio. So I left that part in the read, and every time I just know I skip over it and go to the next line.
Yeah.
But I think cutting you off and jumping into it like that, I threw myself off, and then I got caught up just in my mind reading the part that I wasn't going to read out loud about the fucking patios, and I just stopped.
You did. It's like your
I was
brain
just-
just glitched. Like your controller ran out of juice. It's like, no, it's over.
I tuned myself down. I just my
You really
whole
did.
my whole
It was-
body just
it was
turned
actually
off.
it was
I
actually
just-
kind of impressive.
Thanks. Yeah. Let's listen. My mind stops working once a day. That was the one time.
Dennis says he has 9:30 mass every Sunday. All right, that's cool.
It's brave of you to admit you belong to a cult.
Oh. Anyways,
Kidding. I know.
So
it's church.
are you excited
My mother-
for
my
Are you
mother
excited
goes
for
to
Olympic
church.
hockey, which is the men's tournament's kicking off tomorrow?
The Olympics started before it was supposed to start.
Are you still mad about that?
Not really, but
Okay.
yes,
All right.
I am. It's like everything else that doesn't make sense to me in the world. I have a problem when it doesn't make sense. You say the Olympics
true.
start on the 6th, but
But
yet
it's
you're
not
actually
for it.
starting them on the 4th. Fuck off.
What I loved the other
okay?
day, I don't remember if it might have been Sunday. I don't remember what. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I had a quad box of curling going on. It was fucking awesome.
Nice.
It
a
was-
quad box of curling.
It was great. It was fucking amazing. I loved it.
I think that might be this. That was not on my bingo card. A quad box of
It
curling.
was awesome, man. Loved it.
Not on my bingo card for this year.
Absolutely loved it. It was great.
I mean, curling is fun. So, name one thing one sport that you really know little about that you really want to play. Curling.
Yeah.
Like, if anybody watches curling and says they don't want to go curling, I don't want to have anything to do with you.
Now, at one of the rinks I worked at, when I was younger, we did that. We did it with bleach bottles and brooms.
Alicia says, are we going to talk about Justin Verlander? Yes, we will.
We are going to get to that. Yes. We will get to that.
And Lady Friend says, our life is a party?
I don't
Your guys' life is a party?
I don't know what that means.
Is your life a party?
Fuck no. I don't know what that means. You got to explain that one, lady friend.
Do you guys just enjoy life that much? Like, I must be enjoying life much
don't
less
know.
than you guys because my life is not a party.
Yes, Dennis, I saw that five. Was final score 5-0? The last I saw it was 5-0, but they beat Canada. But
Did they play them before the Olympics started or after?
they just played today. Apparently, Canada, their best player got hurt and she didn't play. So I don't know. Yes, but I'm excited. I'm excited for the men's tournament. Obviously, like I said, the U.S. kicks off on Thursday against who the fuck they even play? I don't even know who they play.
How dare you?
I know, my bad. I really messed up this one.
Oh, and Lady Friend says it's because of the quad box of curling why your life is a party.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
You know what you should have eaten while you were watching the quad box of curling?
What's that?
You should have eaten some curly fries
That's hilarious. You are so funny.
and maybe a quad box of wings with 4 different sauces.
Oh, yeah.
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 No, I'm just making myself hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're playing Latvia. They start off against Latvia.
Latvia.
So I'm looking at like the U.S. group. It's them, Latvia, Germany, and I think France, maybe. I don't know. But their group's really easy, which is kind of dumb. I don't like that.
Dennis says U.S. girls only gave up 1 goal on 4 preliminary games.
Nice. But this is what happens to these teams that we root for, like especially like U.S. hockey. They'll win a game against like Canada, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then they'll lose the one that actually matters, like in the gold medal game. That's what they do.
That's what they do.
That's what they do. Like it's the Bills with me. Like they'll beat the Chiefs all the time in the regular season, but when it matters in the playoffs, they fucking lose.
Fucking losers.
Like just win the games that actually matter. That's all I care about. I don't care if you. This game legit meant nothing against Canada. They're both going to end up they're more than likely going to end up in the gold medal game. So whatever. But anyways, I'm excited for this tournament. So hopefully, I get it. I don't think it's going to compare to the Four Nations. I don't see it because it's going to be a different kind of hockey. But
yeah,
I still think it's going to be pretty good. So.
And on that note, I am looking forward to watching that. I actually haven't watched any Olympics yet, and I do want to make time to sit down and watch some Olympics over this next week or so.
Yeah.
I enjoy the skiing. I enjoy the luge.
You got to have it on in your office at the job you don't do anything at.
Yeah, I really should, honestly.
You got a big-ass TV in your office, don't you?
I wouldn't say it's a big-ass TV, but I do have a TV in my office. Yeah, I do need to put the Olympics on. I always forget I have my fucking TV there, to be honest with you.
There you go. See, you go to Peacock, you could do like a quad box of different sports.
Peacock?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. So.
Yeah, the Winter Olympics are fun. That was my favorite Olympics when I was younger, when I was a kid.
The winter?
Yeah.
Winter's always been my favorite.
Yeah, it's it's all unique sports, right? Like bobsled, the luge, downhill skiing, and ice hockey, which I've always been a hockey fan, and it's been one of those Olympics where I do really enjoy it. So I need to watch some of it.
And I'm with you.
Curling.
Curling, man. Love it. It's great.
Curling. Now that I know they got quad boxes of curling.
Yes, it was awesome. I'm with you on that too, Dennis. The game times aren't exactly ideal. Like if the U.S. ends up in the gold medal game, most likely against Canada, I think it's like 8 a.m. on Sunday. So, but yeah, like their first game's on Thursday. I think it's at like 3:00 in the afternoon, which kind of sucks. But then the next 2 games are Saturday and Sunday. So
nice.
Like okay, that I can live with that.
Yep.
So, anyways, speed skating. Yeah, that's
speed
a good one
skating.
too.
Yes,
yeah.
you are right on that one. I forgot
do like
about
the
that
speed
one.
Skating.
Speed skating is fun to watch.
I'm a fan of the speed skating for sure. So yeah, very excited about that. That said, we got to hop into the Tigers here really quick.
Yeah,
We have to.
yeah. Tigers. They made a couple of
They're actually
pretty big signings.
They're actually,
Trying?
I guess, they're actually making some moves here by signing Framber Valdez and that guy that was here for how long? What, 12 years? Justin Verlander.
They call him JV, right?
Yeah,
Is that what they call him?
Justin
It's been a
Verlander.
while. They call him JV. Yeah.
I kind of see what they're doing here because I think Pizza Boy knows that a lockout is coming.
Yes.
I 100% think he knows that a lockout is coming.
Yes.
So I think he just said, all right, you know what?
I think we all 100% know a lockout is coming.
I think we do. But so I think he looked at this year and said, fuck it.
Yeah.
We're going to go 1 year. We got 1 year to try to win a World Series. Let's go.
Well, and they have Scooble.
They have Scoop.
Right, because he won arbitration.
Yeah.
He's getting paid, $32 million this season, right?
Yep.
They're paying $38 million to Valdez, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I believe they signed Justin Verlander 1 year, $13 million.
It's all deferred. Or basically like 11 of it's deferred.
Right.
Yeah.
So Dennis says, got a starting rotation, just don't have a TV home.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I'm hoping they fix that. But I will say that if you wanted the Tigers to, like, I feel like in Detroit, we always look at our teams. It's like that meme where you got the guy poking the team with the stick. Come on, do something.
Yeah.
And we say that a lot around here, right? Even with even with the NBA, where I'm not really a fan of the NBA and I don't really pay attention. But it's like in this city, we're like, come on, do something, guys, do something. Like sign somebody, pay some money or something. So I mean, for me, this they're doing something. They're spending money. Now, do they still need a bat or two? I do. I think so. I think they're probably gonna enter the season without getting another one. I think they're gonna spend the first half of the season basically seeing who grows, who matures, who becomes better, where they're at with their guys, and then maybe go after somebody at the trade deadline. But I don't think they're going to get any bats before then. I think they're going to rely on their lineup. I think they're going to rely on some of the younger guys actually making a difference and making their way up. I don't think they're doing anything else other than this.
No,
but
I
with
don't
that
either.
said, I'm happy because you're spending money now. I asked you to spend money. I can't be mad where you spend it. I asked you to spend it, and I asked you to be competitive.
Right.
To me, that's what they're doing.
I mean, I also look at this move for Verlander specifically because Reese Olson's going to be out the entire season. I just read that today.
I was going to say, to me, this says something about, it didn't say anything else other than I think the Reese Olson injury was worse than what they were letting on.
Tigers PR, he's going to be out for the entire season.
See? And that just confirms that one.
Yeah. And then Jackson Jobe got put on the 60-day injured list or whatever.
Gotcha.
Still recovering, obviously, from Tommy John.
But they've got Flaherty, they've got Mize,
Yep.
and they've got Cater Montero. But again, for their starting lineup, for their starting rotation, basically, you're looking at Skubal, who defending 2-time Cy Young. You've got Framber Valdez.
Yep.
Forget his first name, Framber. That's just a weird first name to say.
Yep.
So you got Valdez, and then you've got Verlander, who's probably going to be your 3. He pitched well enough last year to be a 3.
He did,
and that's what a lot of people don't realize is this is not just a coming home for him to retire.
Yeah.
He was still really good at the end of last year.
He had a slow start, but as the season progressed, he was solid.
Yeah. And then you've got Flaherty and you've got Mize as well. So that rotation's really good.
That rotation is really good, and I think Verlander's going to be kind of like what the Blue Jays did with Scherzer last year.
And there's a lot.
He was effective when he pitched,
right? And I feel like there's. So that's a good example. But then also, if you want to look at it from locally, right? Kenny Rogers.
Oh yeah,
when
Uncle
he came
Kenny.
here, right?
Yeah,
I think he was 42 when he came here.
Uncle Kenny.
But he helped them make a World Series.
Frank just said that. 2026 JV is 06 Kenny Rogers. Yes,
it's literally right as I was saying that. Yeah, we're on the same page there. I mean, there's a lot of comparisons to that right now. But your comparison to last year's Scherzer, that's right.
Now you got to take a look at this lineup and hopefully they can keep taking steps to just being just a better overall hitting team.
Yes.
Period. And I think they will. They're still going to strike out a ton.
They've got some question marks, right?
They do,
and the questions need to be answered sooner rather than later. But be honest with you, I think their philosophy at this point is going to be letting those scenarios play out and see what happens, and then possibly go for a bat at the trade deadline. I don't think they're going after anybody else.
No, not right now. But I mean, this scenario works out like this: if they get off to a good start. Okay, then they'll probably get somebody at the trade deadline, whether it be bullpen help or bat or both. Cool, because obviously you have the prospects to do it.
Yeah.
Or if it ends up being an absolute dumpster fire, hey,
they sell.
They get rid of Skubal and then keep adding to the already strong farm system you have.
Right.
It's like, okay, so it's almost kind of like a win-win here a little bit.
How long before McGonigal makes his way up this year?
I think he should break camp with the team. I really do.
I don't think it's going to happen. I was going to say, I would like to see it happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I think he makes his way up. I would say probably 2 months into the season is when I would think you might be able to see him make his way up. If he comes out and hits like he did last year in the minors.
Right.
I think about 2 months in is when you might see him.
But this all might still be like a service time thing.
Right.
They don't want to start the clock.
Which I fucking hate, man. Yes. Just start the clock. If he's good enough to start
the
clock.
But I think that's something that's going to get argued over during this lockout that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Is the service time nonsense. Frankly he should be if he doesn't break camp with the team, he should absolutely be in AAA the entire up until hey, want to bring him up for like a homestand or something like that. Okay.
The bad thing is
just see what he's got.
The bad thing is you say AAA, and AAA is really not even the best competition. Like typically AAA is where you have players rehab
Yeah.
from injuries, and then you
Right.
also it's where guys are finishing off their careers that were in the majors and now they're finishing their career in AAA. Usually it's single A, double A, then to the majors.
But
Like,
but keeping him in Double A, it's honestly to me it's a disservice
the
because
pitching,
you're not getting any better.
but the pitching's actually like statistically the pitching is actually better in double A than it is triple. Because again, AAA is where again you got rehab,
Yeah.
and then you've got guys that have been in the majors and they had a cup of tea or whatever in the majors and a cup of coffee and they're back in AAA. It's not really for some, and I don't know why it's been that way, but for some reason it's always been that way. It's never the it's never the actual step before majors
Right.
for some reason.
I don't know.
why.
Like I said, I think if he proves it in spring training, and like you can see it, like yeah, he might have a solid spring. It's like okay, but I mean, if he's like no, this guy's it. This guy's got it.
Right.
Then yeah, I think you almost have to break camp with him. If nothing else, just all right. You're gonna be a step away. You're gonna be in Toledo. All right, cool, man. But
Right.
I mean, I guess they're kind of doing like what the Red Wings used to do. You get like all the other prospects. They used to just like overripen them in the minors, until they were over ready
in Grand
you know?
Rapids, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just, seeing what they've done here the past few weeks. It's like okay, I'm starting to. As much as we bash Pizza Boy, and deservedly so, it's like okay. But again, I know why he's doing it because he knows a lockout's coming. So he's like, all right, fuck it. We'll do it for a year.
Right.
So.
Right. And I think they're going to have one of the better rotations, and they're playing in one of the worst divisions. Like they've got it all set up for him at this point.
I mean, I know the White Sox got better, and that's cool. The Indians are going to be good. They're always good. I mean, not great by any means, but they're good.
it's still the worst division.
No, I'm not saying it's not.
It's still the worst division, and the Tigers are still the best team in that division at this point. At this point.
But I think the American League as a whole got better. I really do. Like the American League East is going to be an absolute war. The Blue Jays obviously going to the World Series last year. The Yankees are going to be good again. Baltimore reloaded. The Rays are going to do what the fucking Rays do, what they always do. And then you got the Red Sox, who Frank, you know better than I do. I have no idea what's going on with your Ho Sox. I got nothing. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. And then you got, obviously, the AL Central, where, I guess, the Tigers, I think, right now, looking at it on paper, I think are the class of the division. As long as they don't choke like they did last year. Cleveland's going to be solid because they're always solid. The White Sox got better. KC, I don't really know if they really did much, What team am I missing? I'm missing a team.
I don't know. I was watching Chopped.
That happens.
I was listening, but I was also watching Chopped.
The food can get you. I
Yeah.
understand.
I was like, man, those
fucking
street tacos
what
look
team
good.
am I missing? I don't know. I got the Tigers, Royals, White Sox.
Indians?
No, I said the Indians.
Oh,
Fuck, what team am I fucking missing? Oh my god. Oh, Twins.
Minnesota.
And the Twins are going to be terrible.
Yeah.
That's going to be the one team in that division that's going to be absolutely terrible is the Twins. And then you look at the AL West, like the Mariners. Obviously, they got to Game 7 of the ALCS. There, thank you, Dennis. Minnesota, or what's left of Minnesota anyway.
Minnesota.
Yeah. So you got Seattle, who made it to Game 7 of the ALCS last year. You got Texas. I think is going to be solid. The Angels, again, I have no idea what the fuck is going on with that franchise. And then the A's. It's like, well, okay, what are the A's doing? We never know with the A's because Moneyball, which was such bullshit. That movie ranks up there with Rudy for me as an absolute complete bullshit movie. 100% bullshit movie.
It's still an enjoyable movie, though.
I guess, but when you know the actual story, it's like this movie is bullshit.
Yeah, but so is
So is Rudy.
so is Rudy. So is the movie Draft Day.
Oh yeah.
But still, I'll sit down and watch Draft Day all the time. It's a bullshit movie. It's such bullshit. But I want all my picks back, you pancake eating motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm surprised they let that slide on a Disney movie.
That's not a thing, man.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways. Picks? Or pick?
The pick?
Yeah.
I was going to say, do we want to talk about more bullshit sports movies or no?
We can. Like the Mighty Ducks, bullshit sports movie.
This segment
Don't-
is brought to you by the Joe Wright Group.
Don't blasphemize the Mighty Ducks.
It's time!
Over here blasphemizing the
Pick.
Mighty Ducks. So,
our final picks.
yeah, if we're going to look at the final picks for the year. So, in the Super Bowl, Eric, Alicia, and Lady Friend
Yep.
won the Super Bowl picks with Seattle. Myself, you, and Frank got it wrong with the New England pick.
Yep.
For the year, the winner is Alicia and Eric. They had just over 50%. They were 50.62% in picks this year. None of us were good with the fact that they won at 50.62%.
I got to hand over the belt, man. That sucks.
You do. You got to hand it over. They got to share the belt, though. It's probably Alicia.
I'm
Alicia
sure
made more picks.
I'm sure
I
there's
think.
a joke to be made there
That's
somewhere. But I'll let that one slide. I'll let that one slide.
And so next would be Lady Friend.
Hey, who's Alice? Allison.
Alice. Alicia.
I think she meant.
Did I say Alice or did she say
No,
Alice?
she just said congrats, Alice.
Oh, okay. I thought she was talking to me. I thought I might have said it on accident. Alicia. There you go. Lady Friend came in second at 49.49%.
Nice.
Third place was myself at 49.09%. Chris, you were fourth, 48.77%.
I didn't finish last. All right.
And Franklin finished at 46.18%.
All right. That's a
so
bad year.
That is none of us had a good year.
No,
None of us. When the winner is barely over 50% in picks,
it's not good.
it's not a good year.
No.
So, on behalf of all of us, I'm sorry. Because if you bet anything that we picked, you were
Pick
a loser.
the opposite.
You were a loser.
Yeah, big time. And those were our end of the year picks. So we're kind of done with that now.
And we're done.
Unless I find like a decent game, and we'll bring it up at the end of the show or whatever. But
Yeah.
other than that,
All right. Do we have anything else?
nothing.
Other than I might want to redo my read because I fucked it up the first time. Kidding. I'm not gonna redo it. I'm just gonna edit it in post.
That's exactly. Did you edit mine
I did.
from last week?
I did.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. That's what I do, man.
Yeah.
So if it's not a glaring mistake, I don't because it takes a lot of effort to go through
yeah.
and try to cut out,
sure.
find where it's at in the show and then
Yeah.
cut it out. But if it's a glaring issue where it's like really bad, I definitely
Read that.
I mistyped it. I retype it correctly. I retype it correctly.
You see the type of shit I gotta
When
put up with?
when I type things incorrectly, I retype correctly too.
I retype it correctly.
I retype correctly.
Anyways. All right.
Yeah. So are we done making fun of everybody,
yeah, I think
including ourselves?
so. Yeah,
All
I
right.
think so.
Give us a like, a share, and a follow on our social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. You can find all of our podcasts on your favorite podcast provider. Check out SOTDET.com. Click on shop. Buy some shit. We would appreciate it. SOTDET.com. While you're there, click on our sponsors' logos. Give them a like, a share, and a follow as well. And patronize them. Spend some money on them. SOTDET.com. On behalf of Chris, I'm Joe. We are Sports on Tap Detroit. Not sure when we'll see you.
And that is it for us today.
No! God, please, no!
Bye. Have a great time.
No! God!
Bye, guys.
No!
Goodbye.
No! Goodbye! No!
It's never goodbye.
You know, we've been through our ups and been through our downs.
You were meant to be here tonight.
You guys will always be in my heart.
Great moments are born from great opportunity.
I think the most important part is that we all stay together throughout. Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Live. Fight like hell. The best thing I have ever done, the best thing I will ever do, is be a dad.
God, I love you guys. Mamba out.